This is your last part of the chapter Electricity Science. In the last class you learned about conductors and insulators. What are conductors? They conduct current through them. They allow current to flow through them. While as insulators, they do not allow current to flow through them. Wires made of copper is an electrical conductor. In our household current wires, we use copper. These materials are usually made of flexible plastic to avoid resistance. They are electrical insulators. Plastic is wrapped around the wire for them to be electrical resist, so that they avoid current to flow through them. Now you will learn about effects of electric current. In effects of electric current, you have three types of effects. One is heating effect, second is magnetic effect, third is chemical effect. Heating effect is the normal things which you use in your daily life, like you heat water in a jar, you iron your clothes, that is a heating effect of current. You use geyser for heating water for your daily purpose, and other this kind of purposes where you use heating of anything, you can give examples more as iron box, electric bulb, geyser, immersible water heater. These are all the things where current is converted into heat. Electric current is converted into heat current. This process is heating effect. In this you have factors affecting heating effect of current: electric current, resistance, time for which electric current flows through it. In this, like if your current is high, you will come to know it by having this electric fuse in your houses. When the flow of current in a wire is in high voltage and it will damage your appliances at home, this will automatically off the electric fuse. Your fuse will get cut off. This is the figure shown here is the electric fuse. These are used in the houses to prevent high voltage of current. As soon as the high voltage of current occurs, fuse, you have heard, fuse is off, fuse gets off. This is because of the high voltage of the current. This can be replaced for the current to come back. Here you can see the diagram for effects of electric current. Heating effect is the iron box, production of heat by flow of current, electric current in a circuit. This is your magnetic effect, which causes magnetic field around using current. Electrical battery is a chemical energy into electrical energy. This is the chemical effect. Chemical reaction happens when electricity passes through various conducting liquids. This is your diagram, just go through it. Then, like you use electric fuse, it has a small wire to be, see, it has a small wire which melts when the current is high in voltage. It prevents from damage. This has to be replaced for a current to come back. But nowadays they are using this modern miniature circuit breaker. This automatically trips off when the current is high in voltage. Tripper, they can call it as tripper also. When the current passes through high voltage, this automatically gets tripped off. Then you have to just on the tripper for the current to come back. It is called as miniature circuit breaker. Many models of MCBs have a built-in mechanism by which the electric supply is automatically resumed. Some have automatically resuming breaker also. Some you have to operate it manually for electric supply to resume. Now, magnetic effect of electricity. Even if you go through this activity 5, you will understand what happens in a magnetic field, how magnetic field is got using a nail, a wire and a battery and a switch. Here when current passes through, how it starts vibrating. This vibration is used in telephones. This is one of the magnetic effect of electricity. In 1819, Hans Christian Ørsted discovered the electricity that has a magnetic effect. Magnetic effect of electric current has been used in making powerful electromagnets. Electromagnets are also used to remove splinters of steel or irons in hospitals dealing with eye injuries. Electromagnets are used in many appliances that we use in our daily day-to life, namely electricity bell. You use bell, right, in your house. That is electricity bell. It operates using magnetic field. Cranes, telephones, these are all magnetic effect of electric current applied in telephones. In telephone, a changing magnetic effect causes a thin sheet of metal to vibrate. When phone rings in olden times and all, when phone rings, it starts vibrating. This procedure is used by magnetic fields. The diaphragm is attached to a spring that is fixed to the earpiece. When a current flows through the wires, the soft iron bar becomes an electromagnet. The diaphragm becomes attracted to the electromagnet, and as soon as this happens, vibration occurs and the voice comes from the other end. When a person speaks, it comes as a current and magnetic field is created and the phone vibrates. As the person on the other end of the line speaks, his voice causes the current in the circuit to change. This causes the diaphragm in the earpiece to vibrate, producing sound. Because of the sound, the phone vibrates when a call comes on a telephone. Chemical effects of electricity is taught not detailed in this class. You will learn in detail about chemical effects of electricity in your higher classes. Chemical reaction happens when electricity passes through various conducting liquids. This is known as chemical effects of electricity. Here in these 2 pages, you will see about Thomas Alva Edison, how he was as a boy and how further he invented. He was not a very good student at school. At the age of 8, he was joining the Fort Horan. When he was a child, his hearing capacity was very less. One day his teacher scolded him. On that day, he dropped out of the school. After leaving the school, his mother, who was a teacher, taught lessons at home for 3 years. Since the age of 7, Edison was interested towards domestic electrical devices. To help his mother, he was more attached to his mother, so he wanted to help his mother out. At the age of 9, he read the book Natural and Experimental Philosophy, written by Richard Parker. Then he started reading deeply the books Experimental Researches in Electricity by Michael Faraday. He was working as a telegraph operator in a railway station. He was a dynamic telegraph operator. His first invention was electrical telegraph and its related instruments. Then he invented an advanced instrument gramophone in 1877. Then he invented a platinum wire coil and a vacuum glass and discovered the first electrical bulb in 1879. This was exhibited in 1897. Then he invented mechanical power, and a battery electrical power was generated by providing the voltage. Edison proved that voltage is given in the ends of the battery. The same was transferred into an electric motor which provided mechanical energy. Then he invented kinetoscope into 50 film strip. He made first talkie film by using electric motor and magnifying glass in 1891. When he died, the Statue of Liberty's bulb was off and the road lights of Chicago and Broadway were all turned off for his mark of respect to Edison on his death. Edison was an American scientist and industrialist. He invented many instruments like electric bulb, electric motor, gramophone, and kinetoscope. He was known for taking the world of darkness to brightness, crossing all the obstacles in life. He was a great inventor. Electricity was the biggest miracle. It was a biggest miracle for humankind. After his invention, the world was into light from darkness. Here are the points to remember of this lesson. You can just go through it. An electric current is a flow of electric charge or the amount of charge flowing through a given cross section of a material in unit time. Conventional current is in the direction opposite to electron current. 1 ampere is defined as the flow of electric charge across a surface at the rate of 1 coulomb per second. An electric cell is something that provides electricity to different devices that are not fed directly or easily by the supply of electricity. A dry cell is a portable form of Lipschitz cell. Batteries are a collection of one or more cells whose chemical reactions create a flow of electrons in the circuit. The cell is the basic single electrochemical unit which converts chemical energy into electrical energy. Ammeter, an instrument for measuring the flow of electric current in amperes. Ammeters are always connected in series with the circuit to be tested. Ampere is a unit of measure for intensity of electric current flowing in a circuit. 1 ampere is equal to a current flow of 1 coulomb per second. Circuit, a closed path in which electrons form a voltage or current source flow. Circuits can be in series, parallel, or in any combination of the two. Current, the flow of an electric charge through a conductor. An electric current can be compared to the flow of water in a pipe measured in ampere. Fuse, a circuit interrupting device consisting of a strip of wire that melts and breaks an electric circuit if the current exceeds the safe level. Conductor, any material where electric current can flow freely. Conductive materials such as metals have a relatively low resistance. Copper and aluminum wire are the most common conductors. Insulator, any material where electric current does not flow freely. Insulation materials such as glass, rubber, air, and many plastics have a relatively high resistance. Insulators protect equipment and life from electric shock. Parallel circuit, where the multiple paths for electricity to flow. Each load connected to a separate path receives full circuit voltage. The total circuit current is equal to the sum of the individual branch currents. Series circuit, a series in which there is only one path for electricity to flow. All of the current in the circuit must flow through all of the loads. Short circuit, when one part of the electric circuit comes in contact with another part of the same circuit, diverting the flow of current from its desired path. 1 unit of coulomb is charge of approximately 6.242 into 10 to the power of 18 protons or electrons. The potential difference between any 2 points is the amount of energy needed to move 1 unit of electric charge from one point to the other. Electrical conductivity or specific conductance is the measures a material's ability to conduct an electric current. Electrical resistivity is the property of a material that quantifies how strongly the material opposes the flow of electric current. The sources which produce the small amount of electricity for shorter periods of time is called as electric cell or electric chemical cells. Electrolytes, a substance that dissociates into ions in solution and requires the capacity to conduct electricity. Sodium, potassium, chloride, calcium, and phosphate are examples of electrolytes. This is your electricity lesson. Kindly see all the videos, understand the lesson, and prepare yourself well, children. Please watch all the videos and kindly get prepared for the test. Thank you.